bill may be small, as was stated by Mr. Amade, but it has an important role. Before I discuss the bill and its merits or lack thereof, let me take a moment to say hello to my colleagues from the great state of Nevada, Mr. Chairman Amade, and to thank the staff on our side, Faye Cobb and Monica Garay and Raquel Spencer, as well as the majority staffers, Michelle Runshuttle and Jacqueline Ripke. These staffers work daily to ensure that the legislative branch has the resources it needs to support America and its people. The bill before us today includes $5.3 billion in discretionary appropriations to fund the office of the House of Representatives and joint legislative branch items. This is a decrease of 4.7% from fiscal year 2023 enacted House levels and a 2.4% decrease in total allocations included in the Senate items. I agree with the chairman when he says that the bill ensures that Congress remains open and provides the resources for Congress to serve their constituents and conduct our oversight responsibilities. However, this bill could and should provide much more. The bill does provide funding for the United States Capitol Police and House Sergeant at Arms. However, in my opinion, this bill does not do enough to implement additional security enhancement, such as additional efforts to secure multiple district offices and programs that provide a more comprehensive view of the perimeter of the Capitol Hill complex to identify potential security threats more effectively. After the attack on January 6th, and more recently the attack on 2 congressional staffers in their Virginia district office, I feel strongly that our staff deserves to have a safe place to work, and our visitors also deserve an even safer place to visit and receive services. In addition, our men and women in blue who work hard each day to secure this campus deserve to have the best equipment, tools, and resources at the ready. Securing this campus has always been a priority of this subcommittee. We should work to protect the campus that supports the governance of our democracy. The bill keeps the lights on the legislative branch agencies. However, the legislative branch bill should never be a place where divisive politics is perpetrated. The legislative branch bill should be used to ensure Congress has the tools it needs to legislate and support the constituents we serve in a fair, transparent, and equitable manner. It should be used to ensure that we have a successful democracy that serves all people. Instead, and unfortunately, this bill contains some very concerning messaging provisions that have no place within the legislative branch appropriations bill. This bill, just as with the other 12 appropriation bills, contains provisions that eliminate diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and allow for discrimination towards the LGBTQI+ community. The Republicans are obsessed with cutting federal funds and eliminating programs that help to grow and diversify our country. For example, this bill does not carry long-standing legislation that would allow legislative branch agencies to employ individuals with an employment authorization document under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals DACA program. This bill eliminates funding for diversity, equity, and inclusion training and program implementation, including our House Office of Diversity and Inclusion. This House and the many agencies that make up the entire legislative branch of government should make every effort to be reflective and considerate of all people that exist in this great nation that we serve and the many districts members represent. This bill does nothing to facilitate House Resolution 1096, which extends the collective bargaining rights prescribed in the Congressional Accountability Act of 1995 to employees of the House of Representatives and restore these rights to congressional staffers. This bill removes a provision to eliminate or reduce plastic waste across the legislative branch of government, further contributing to the impacts of climate change. Mr. Chairman, when I took the role as a ranking member of this subcommittee. I was looking forward to working with my colleague Chairman Amadei in creating a bipartisan bill. Instead, this bill does not represent a collaboration between two parties. It includes provisions that are hurtful to many Americans, some of which are the staff that support this great institution. How can we bring this bill to the floor and work alongside the staff that this very bill will offend? I can't and don't agree with these divisive ideas. For that reason alone, Mr. Chairman, I cannot support it. Thanks again, Mr. Chairman, for this opportunity, and I yield back.